Hey y'all, it's your girl NueNew the Hair Diva, and I'm back with you with a Shop My Stash video. Now this video is going to be week number 9 for the Shop My Stash video, and I will also try to do a makeup look for today. Now before I start to go into the makeup, I want to show you the purple bag here. I did my makeup look today, and these are all the products that I used. I know it looks like a whole lot in there, and if my voice sounds a little funny, please excuse me. I have my fan on because it's still a little warm in this room. But I will do a makeup look showing you all this makeup in the purple bag, and that will be my first look for the week. However, I am going to pick other makeup. Okay, so I need to show you this drawer here really quick because I have changed a few things. Over here on this side, you know I used to keep in this container here all of the loose eyeshadows that I was using as a consistent basis. Well, I decided to rotate my makeup, and I did leave the Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer. I have to clean this thing out. I did leave that in there. However, I decided to use this right here. Now this is a palette. It's just on some cardboard, and it was my NYX Revenge palette, and I decided that these had a lot of good transitioning colors, as well as 3 blushes. 2 of them I can definitely use as a highlight, and it had 6 glosses. And we all know I don't normally use the glosses that come in these palettes, but I decided that I would make this my everyday consistent palette that I would use. And the plastic that you see there is like a plastic shower cap. I actually keep it covered over this because I wanted to keep the box. So that's pretty much the only thing that I wanted to tell you about in this drawer that we have changed. Everything else is pretty much the same. This is the foundation that I'm going to use on a regular basis unless I decide to switch it up, and it is the Tarte BB Tinted Treatment. And it is a 12-hour primer. That's what it says. It's a primer, but it works on my face as a foundation. And it does have an expiration date of 7/15 of next year, and the color is tan. So I definitely want to use this, whether it be as a primer or a foundation. So I guess I'll put that up there since we know we're going to use that. Okay. So I clean my brushes on Sunday like I normally do and put everything away. So let's start up here at the top. Thank you once again to all the beautiful women that did the makeup, the shadow palette challenge. I appreciate you all. I am going to do that challenge again, and I'm going to sneak it into this Shop My Stash. Now, I know I told everyone that these palettes here I don't use on a regular basis, and that these 3 back here were also limited edition, and I hadn't used them at all. So I'm going to pull out all of these 3. We have No Natural Ground, a Great Glistener, and Lights Camera Attraction. And all of these 3 also have like really shiny glitter shadows at the top. So we're going to use those 3. So I'll put that over on the side. Okay. Those are the shadows that I'm going to try to use pretty much for this whole week as a palette challenge, as well as to make my makeup looks. So as far as foundation, you know, we already have that. If I do decide that I need a different look, I will let you know. But at the moment, the Tarte BB tint is what I'm going to use. Okay. I haven't used the pigments in a long time. And once again, we're going to hold off just in case. I think I'm going to try to do a pigment challenge after doing, you know, some of the shadow palettes. So we're going to hold off on this drawer. Here is where I decided to put those shadows that I like to use on a regular basis. I put them in here with the bases. However, I am going to pull out some of these to use as bases just to see. So I know I'm going to do a blue look, so we're going to pull out number 75 Electric Blue. That's what that looks like. Let's try this color here. This is number 90 Vintage Plum, and this is part of the leather collection. Oh, I'm sorry, and that's what that color looks like there. And let's try to get a neutral. I'll try this one. This is number 90 Nude Compliment. And this is what that looks like. So we're going to try to use those as bases. Alright, y'all. The lo and behold eyelash drawer. And I have still a lot in here. But let's see. Let's try these Kardashian lashes. They look, you know, a little dramatic, and maybe we might have a dramatic eye. Or, you know, I can split them down the middle and see how that works. So we'll take out these lashes and try them maybe for 1 or 2 days. You know how my eyes are. They're very sensitive. Alrighty, so those are the bases that we're going to be using. And I'm going to put that over there on the other side, and the lashes that we'll be using. Okay, so now let's start with the top drawer. Alrighty, let's try some color mascaras with those shadows. Now I have these that I got from Five and Below, and these are called Extra Pop Lash, and they are by Rimmel. And this color here, what's this color? Okay, this is called Pop Turquoise. So we're going to try that. And then I have it in this purple, and this is called Pop Purple. And then I have it in a green, and this is called Pop Green. So maybe these will help me build out some looks on those eyeshadows. Let me just fix my stuff back really quickly. Okay. Alrighty. I don't know. Should we use anything from here? When I post this, leave me comments below if you feel as though we should pull out anything from these jars here. And I'll zoom in so that you can see some of the colors there. If there's any colors in particular that you want to use, just leave a comment below saying pick up a green, a light green, a blue, a copper, a silver. Just let me know, and I will try to add that to the Shop Your Stash. Alright, now time for the bottom drawer. We all love this drawer. I love this drawer. Alrighty, so let's start with the blushes like we always do. This time, I don't know. What should we use? What should we use? Well, let's pick out the highlight. Let's do this highlight because we don't use it that often. And this is the Real Colors Illuminating Bronzer. And this is the color Cabana. So we're going to use that as our bronzer. And for blushes, you know, I'm trying to use what I have here. So for blushes, let's pull out these two. The BH Cosmetics Duo. This is Tulip. Let's see if we can see that color. That's what Tulip looks like. And you know, when I pick my makeup, I am not necessarily matching them to the shadows and things. I'm shopping my stash to see what kind of looks I could come up with if this was all that I had. So this color here is Iris, and that is what that looks like. So we'll use those. Alright, so let's get our lipsticks and lip glosses. I want to use some of the NYX glosses. So I'm going to pull out Abby Dobby. If you can see that. And this is Soft Matte Cream. I'm going to take that out. Oop. Sorry. And let's take out this. This is Raspberry Tart. And this is a butter gloss. So we'll take that out. And let's see. Let's try some of these. We don't use these that often. So let's pull out this color here, which is number 55. One Size Fits Pearl. Let me hold it like that. Maybe you can see that a little better. One Size Fits Pearl. I'm gonna pick out a little bit more. You want to try to use some of these. What was these? The Ruby Kisses lacquers. So let's pull out this pink one, and I believe this is called Bubblegum Pink. I don't know if you can see that, but that's Bubblegum Pink. Alrighty, so you know, if there's anything else in here that y'all want to try, definitely let me know. Let's pick out another gloss. I don't think I've used this one yet, and it's a nice dark shimmering purple. Oh my goodness, the color is here on the bottom, but I can't see it. But this is a Revlon Color Sensational. I believe that's what that is. So we'll use that. Alright, so let's get our items and move them over to the other side. And have a look at what we're going to be using. Alrighty, so we have our shadow palettes here from Wet n Wild, the limited editions. We have our 24-hour color tattoos that we're going to be using. Real Colors Illuminating Bronzer. Our Tarte BB Tinted Primer, also going to be used as a foundation. We have our 3 mascaras in blue, purple, and green from Rimmel. Our Kardashian lashes here. We have our lip glosses. Pretty much we're just using glosses this time. Ruby Kisses Bubblegum Pink. Raspberry Tart from NYX. Abby Dobby from NYX. This beautiful dark purple from Revlon. This color Whispers from Maybelline. And then we have the 2 BH Cosmetics blush duos in Iris and Tulip. That is the makeup for the Shop My Stash for week number 9. And don't forget that there will be a look for this makeup that you see in the purple bag here. Alright everyone, thank you so much for sticking with me to the end, and I'll see you in the next video with the first makeup look. Bye.